friends, this is Sunshine Johnny here with the latest Florida market update. Today, the Florida Association of Realtors released their latest data, and we're going to figure out if there's a crash or is it a good time for you to possibly make an offer to a seller who's anxious to sell today. Let's look at the data and you can decide. Here it is. In the state of Florida, closed sales are down 36.1%. That's a lot. So let's look at the market. There are more homes on the market than there have been in a while. The active inventory is up 116%. So normally people would say, wow, that's great. I have a better selection. But the other side of the coin is that the buyers are not looking to buy today. A lot of them have their own homes. They're paying 3% mortgage on, and they're not ready to trade in and upgrade or downsize and pay more of a mortgage. So sales prices are starting to come down in many areas, and they're not down from a year ago, but they are down from a few months ago. 7 months in a row, we've been seeing a decline. So when we look at closed sales, we see that sales are down 36.1%. It's pretty scary, but there's a lot more to the data that we need to look at. The dollar volume is also down. Last year, they had $16.5 billion in sales. And this year, it's only $10.1 billion. That's 38.6% down. Last month, it was 34.8% down, and it's sinking fast. Now it's 38.6% down. And interesting, last year, the sellers got 100% what they were asking for, sometimes even more. This year, it's down to 95.5%. Last month, it was 96. It's going down. So it's heading in that direction. So sellers are now listening to the buyers and negotiating. There's another nuance here that's quite interesting. A lot of home builders have been offering buy downs for the rates for the buyers today. So that doesn't show up in the sales price because the sales price was still up there, but it is they are actually taking less. The median time to contract, so homes are taking longer to sell. Now, 34 days on the market is not the end of the world. Last year it was 12 days on the market, so you know it's in the wrong direction. But a few years ago, it was 50 days on the market and even higher in some markets. So, it's not the end of the world, but at least if we follow this trend, we see that it's taking longer to sell homes today. New pending sales are down 31.5%. New listings are down 17.7%. So fewer people are thinking they're going to list their home on the market, and fewer people are looking to buy today. Those are two signs of the downturn in the marketplace. Is it a crash? Not yet, but it's heading towards that direction. Anything can happen, though. The active listings on the market are 116% higher than they were last year. 65,000 homes in Florida that are on the market. Last year at this time, there were 30,000 homes. So that's now changing us to a 2.7 month supply of homes. Last year, we had 1 month supply. An equal market, though, let's keep in light of the whole picture here, is 6 months. That makes it a neutral market. 6 months supply. We're at 2.7, so it still is a seller's market. Let's break this down a little bit by the region. So the Florida metropolitan statistical areas, we can see what's happening in an area that you might be interested in or an area that you own. In Orlando, Kissimmee, it's down 34.8%, which is about average. Sarasota, 36%, also exactly at average. And Naples is a little higher than average, so that means that there are 37.9% fewer homes sold this year as opposed to last year. And Miami, which went up tremendously, is also down 41.8% in volume this year. Punta Gorda is down 45.5%, leading the pack. Condos are a little bit different, and there are a few other reasons that we have to look at why condo sales are down. Number one, it's the state of the market. Interest rates are higher. Fewer people want to buy. Fewer people are coming on the market, so of course the number of transactions are less. But also people are concerned in Florida. The new law that came out that indicates that condos must now have an ample amount of reserves. They must do a report on the property to see what improvements and repairs might be needed in the next couple of years. So these reports have to be done and reserves have to be done, so people are a little bit more leery of condos. Some people realize that homeowners association dues has gone up tremendously over the last few years, and that is also affecting the desire to buy. It's affecting the affordability, and so therefore the condo sales are down even more than the regular sales are down. But despite all this information, there are a lot of things that are happening in the market every single day. And it's changing depending on the interest rates. It's changing on the stock market. It's changing basically because what the sellers feel, because what they hear, what they read, and what they want to do. So I found it very interesting that yesterday there were a tremendous number of homes that came on the market in Naples. Those out there that are looking to buy, this may be a good sign. There'll be more homes to choose from, number one. And number two, because there are more homes on the market, the ability for homes to come down and negotiate a better deal. So I see that as a possibility as well. So keep an eye out there. There are a lot of new listings. I think you really have to look and see what's happening and see what's right for you. I also see a lot more price breaks out there. Last year, you wouldn't find one price break. You'd find homes that are selling for more than the list price. This year, I see price breaks up and down. I see open houses every single Sunday. So there's a lot of action, a lot of activity, a lot of motivated sellers out there. If they have to sell, they want to sell, they're going to be a little bit more reasonable. They're either giving concessions, they're giving discounts on prices, or they're asking more reasonable prices to start with. Other nuance that I find that these premium homes, like they're a block away from the beach, they have ocean views, they have Gulf views, they have a boat dock. These premium homes that normally were not on the market are coming on the market, but those homes are getting snapped up rather quickly. These two homes that I've identified this last week, they came on the market and they sold within one day. Both of these homes had docks, and they were both in spectacular locations, but they were priced appropriately, and they did sell rapidly, all within one day. So if you have a special home in a special location, it's going to sell right away. So, but the other side of that is you never would get one of these homes in a market like last year. So if you're looking for something special, then I would look out there and see if something does hit my fancy and something comes up that meets my expectations. So it's a great time to be looking in the market right now. It's a great time to be studying the market right now. And now or in the next few months, it may be a great time to pull the trigger. But keep an eye on it. I'll be keeping you informed as to the latest statistics, the latest data, and help you to make your own decision. Is it a great time to sell? Is it a great time to buy? Should I wait a few months? You make your own decision. I'll give you all the information that you need. If you want to discuss it with me, give me a call. I'll be happy to discuss what I think is happening in Florida and all the different parts of Florida. Hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so that you'll be notified when the next video comes out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Till the next time, Sunshine Johnny signing out.